Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Jaqueline. This is Michael from the 7-Step System to pass the TOEFL IBT. Good to hear from you. So you just did my TOEFL pronunciation pretest of Step 2 of my 7-Step System. And let me give you some comments right now. So your goal here, what you want to do is to help you improve your speaking and fluency. You want to try to score at least 5.1 or higher on my intelligibility test. Right now you're 4.3 out of 7. So what does that mean? It means that you do have a non-native speaker accent, and sometimes it's distracting. You actually have pretty good grammar. You have sustained and connected discourse with some varied vocabulary. One of the things you want to work on right now, Jaqueline, is you want to try to speak a little faster than you're speaking. You're speaking a little bit too slowly. You're pausing a little bit too much, and that's going to slow down your overall speaking speed. It'll make it difficult for you to fully answer the questions on the TOEFL IBT, right? Now, based on the pretest that you just took, I do have some specific lessons, specific vowel and consonant sounds that you're having trouble with right now. You might want to write these down. Okay, here are the lessons you want to focus on right now. Lesson 12, Lesson 13, Lesson 14, Lesson 15, Lesson 16, Lesson 19, and Lesson 24. So in each of those lessons, there are some specific vowel and consonant sounds that you're having trouble with, and you want to go through those videos and practice the exercises for those sounds until you feel comfortable pronouncing those words and those sounds in those words. Alrighty? And when you're ready, when you feel like you understand these lessons, you can go ahead and take the second pretest for my Speak Clearly part of my course, and at that point, I'll evaluate and diagnose any problems you're having with syllable division, grammatical word endings, word stress, intonation, sentence rhythm, and thought groups and blending. So I think you're starting out in the right direction now. You're probably asking yourself, you probably already know, but you might say, well, Michael, why am I practicing pronunciation? And there might be some people watching the video that might be asking the same question. Remember that during the TOEFL IBT speaking task, you'll be evaluated in 3 areas: delivery, grammar and language use, and topic development. Now, delivery means your pronunciation. How clearly do you speak? How easy is it for the IBT human raters to understand what you're saying, right? So this is why you're practicing your pronunciation. Now, a good suggestion I can give you right now, you'll notice in my Speak Clearly lessons, you can read with me all the information in those videos, and I want you to read out loud with me. This is a very useful activity. It's called tracking. Tracking is the process of reading slightly behind the native speakers. So I would highly recommend that as you go through these lessons, read with me out loud to work on your own pacing, to work on your own rhythm, to work on your own tone, and all those things. Okay, so those are my suggestions. Now, my next suggestion is, it's a good idea beginning today, you should post one speaking practice test each day that you're a member of my 7-step system. Remember that my rule is you can't post more than one practice test per day. So anyway, make sure you do one practice test per day. And what we'll do is as you do the practice test at my Voxy Pop discussion group, I'll listen to it, or we'll listen to it. One of my workers will give you a score. We'll tell you what you need to do to get better. So those speaking practice tests, it's going to take some time, but by doing that, gradually, you'll become better and better, and you will slowly begin increasing your score. And I know that you said in the comments that you left me at my discussion site, you did say that you want to get 26 points out of 30 on the speaking, right? And we can help you do this. And I also know from what you're telling me, you're taking the TOEFL test next month. And this is exactly why I'm giving you the suggestions of doing the practice test immediately. Now, the same thing with the writing. Maybe twice a week between now and next month, you should complete at least 2 writing practice tests at my site, an independent and integrated writing practice test, again, so you can get feedback from us on how you can do better in those areas as well. Anyway, thank you for doing your pre-test. It's good to hear from you, and keep up the good work.